Hello, Gemini. Thank you for stopping by Moonlit Taroscope to get your June 2019 love reading. Um, Real quick, I do personal readings. All you need to do is email me at moonlittaroscope@gmail.com and I will take it from there. I'm available weekends and evenings, so we'll just set something up. So this is going to be a full relationship spread. We are going to get into how you're feeling, how they're feeling, how your energy is going together. We're going to look at obstacles and blocks, and then we're going to look at advice. We may even take a peek into the future, so we will just see how this goes, Gemini. Just to let you know, this is a group reading, which means I am reading cards for a very large group of people energetically throughout the world. Some of this will resonate with you. All of it may resonate with you, and none of it may resonate with you. So I just want to be clear on that. So if that's the case, go check out your sun, your moon, rising, and Venus sign as well. And cross watchers are welcome as well, but I am viewing this reading from the Gemini, okay? All right, I think that is all I have for you guys. Yeah, that's it. So in your meditation, before I turn the camera on, I just take a few seconds to put myself into a meditative state. And what I was getting was all sorts of information, but mostly it was like skin and neck and sensual things and waterfalls and I don't know, something about sensuality. And then I saw like a person with like their hand over their mouth, like don't speak. So I'm sort of interpreting all of this imagery as being that for some of you, Gemini, you're just able to communicate with your movements and with your touch. Or you're getting more information from people by their body language rather than the words that are coming out of their mouths. So I just thought I would share that with you. I have no idea what that means or how it will tie in, but you might know. If you do, let me know in the comments below. It'll come out in the reading. It usually does. Okay, Gemini, so what is going on with you and your partner in the month of June? This is matters of the heart. This is matters of the heart, okay? It doesn't matter if you're single, married, divorced, separated. This is any matters of the heart. I am going to tap into Gemini and someone of significance in their life. And we have the Eight of Swords popping up for everybody right now. This must be something going on astrologically. I'm not an astrologer, but I've noticed that, and so I will check into it. What else is going on between Gemini and their partners, please? We have the Ten of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius energy. This is a very uncomfortable feeling, okay? Nearing a completion, but there is some discomfort here and definitely a feeling of burden. Somebody here is burdened by someone keeps lying to themselves continuously, and it's becoming too much. When I say lying to themselves, it's more like, I'm going to keep myself in this delusion because I don't want to look at the reality because that's just too painful. And then we get to a point in our life where the reality is less painful than the delusion, right? Because at some point you know, okay, that you're living in this world in your own head that isn't real, okay? You're afraid of things that aren't real. And so this is going on between you and your partner in some way, shape, or form. Sort of a denial of seeing something, and the fact that the truth, or not the truth, but that with this placement here, that she's going to be unbound, and she's going to see, because this is getting too uncomfortable. This is getting way too uncomfortable. This self-bondage that's going on. One more card, please, for how Gemini and their partner's energy is together. Wow, quiet. Oh, that's too many cards. Can I please get more information on Gemini and their partner for June 2019. What is going on between them, please? What is the situation? All right. And we got the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is a giving up of a fight. This is a surrender. This is a surrender. So there is going to be an ending of a cycle here. Let me turn that music. It's kind of distracting. Okay, sorry about that. There's going to be a cycle ending here, you guys. The two of you are sort of surrendering to reality, accepting reality for what it is. The truth about your relationship, the truth about how you relate to one another. The Seven of Wands is really, to me, is in reverse, is surrender. It's like, I'm not willing to fight for this anymore. So ultimately, there is a feeling of burden. Because you guys cannot keep up appearances, maybe, that everything's okay, or keep lying to yourself that you're not in love with this person when you are in love with this person. That is exactly what this could be. It's just like you're constantly fighting against it. And finally, at some point, you just surrender and go, you know what? I am just a fool in love. I'm just a fool in love. I am a fool in love, and I might as well accept it. All right, so that's what I'm getting there. Let's find out a little bit. I'm going to tap into your energy. Gemini, how is Gemini feeling toward their partner, please? How is Gemini feeling toward their partner? Oh, wow, I'm already 7 minutes in. Woo! Okay. Moving forward. We're moving forward with this. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Very impatient, Gemini. Getting impatient. What are you impatient about, Gemini? What is Gemini impatient about? Feel like you feel like you put a lot of effort in and you're just tired of waiting for the results. You're just really sick of waiting and waiting and waiting. But what is the impatience about? Can I find out what the impatience is about, please? The cards are being mysterious, Gemini. Six of Swords. You're ready to take, you're ready to get this thing moving. You are wanting to travel to someone, or you're wanting to take someone with you as you travel. But it's not happening. There's a lot of impatience. There's not enough, something's missing. Why can you not take this step forward? Why can you not move into a new cycle or a new beginning with your partner here? So I feel like there's a weakness. There's some type of weakness, because when the Six of Swords is in the upright, it is taking on rough waters in order to get to a better place, okay? And having what it is you need to do in order to do that. But because it's in reverse, I think you're impatient because you don't have what it takes, or your partner doesn't have what it takes to take your relationship to the next level. Gemini, you may be expecting too much out of your partner. Your partner may be not as further along as you are, I almost said mentally, but I don't really think that's it. And in a mature, you may be expecting more maturity out of your partner. And you're finding this frustrating. Because here's what it takes a lot to be with you. And it seems like there's something that's dragging you down with this person. It could possibly be squandering you as if you were money or as if you were an object, rather than meeting you as a human being. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's wonderful. So there is luck involved, and this is the beginning of a new cycle. So regardless, here's the thing: you guys, you're not able to take this relationship to in a direction that you want to take it to, but a new cycle is beginning. So that is the hope. Maybe, Gemini, the direction that you've been so focused on, that you believe this relationship needs to go on, is not meant to go on that, in that direction. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is stepping in. Okay, we have a major arcana here, which is not something that can be changed. These things can be changed. Major arcanas are not changeable. And Wheel of Fortune is stepping in to say, okay, yes, you are ending a cycle and you're going to start a new cycle. But maybe, Gemini, you've had your eye on the wrong, you've been focusing on the wrong goal, with this individual. However, you feel fortunate to be with them. So there is frustration, but there's also gratitude. And you also feel, there's conflicting emotions. I'm not surprised, okay, twins? One second you're frustrated, the next second you feel like the luckiest girl in the world or guy in the world, like, to be with this person. But no, it's not traveling at the pace that you want it to. And no, I don't think this person has. I feel like they're missing something that you need from them in order for this relationship to go in a new direction. So let's find out how your partner's feeling. How is your partner feeling toward you? How is your partner? I'll leave my little fake flowers around. Yeah, they're fake, but I'm not. All right, guys. I'm just trying to reduce the glare. I am asking the Gemini's significant person of interest here, partner. How are they feeling toward Gemini? We've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. How are they feeling toward Gemini? Well, they sure do find you attractive, Gemini. You are definitely magnetizing to them. We have the dreaded Three of Swords in reverse. One last card, please. This sword is whatever that thing is that they don't have. And then we have the Four of Cups. Not seeing the forest for the trees. Really focusing on the negative. I'm feeling a very insecure vibe from your partner here. Oh, these cards aren't focusing, you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hate that. I gotta mess around with this. In the meantime, we'll just do the best we can. I don't think your partner is appreciating you, Gemini, and what it is you're bringing to the table, because of insecurities and this division here. See, look at focus. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Back to you guys. Oh my gosh. You know what? I really feel like they're really attracted to you, and they feel like they cannot, they feel insecure. They feel like you can't do for them what it is they do. Okay. They feel like they can't do for you what it is you do for them. There's some insecurity here. They wonder what they have to offer you. They wonder why you are so interested in them. It's almost like I really can't see the connection between you two other than um, the challenges that is going on. So this could be one of the type of relationships that's just very challenging, and that could just be part of your growth. Your growth as a human being. I do want to explore, though. I do need to explore, why do we have the Three of Swords in reverse? What is this third party, and what is the pain involved with it? This is a healing. This is a healing thing. So your partner is in the process of healing, and it could be from a prior relationship. They could be bringing that pain and insecurity into your relationship, okay, which is causing this insecurity here, and also causing them to stay in a little bit of a more low vibration than you're in yourself at this time. And this could also revert right back to the Eight of Swords that's coming up for everyone, which is just basically not being willing to look at the reality. Why do we have the Three of Swords in reverse, please? What is Gemini's partner healing from? What is the third party? What is it that they're healing from, please? False promises. Six of Hearts in reverse. They are healing from the illusion, the delusion. They, either you or they told you something that they are completely incapable of delivering on. They don't have it within them. It doesn't mean that they don't want to give it to you. And it doesn't mean that they didn't have full intentions and lots of loving feelings toward you. But this is also very indicative of insecurity, feeling that you have to make promises, or maybe they're not being completely honest with you here, because they felt like they had to hide something from you, or you wouldn't like them. And they're magnetized. They feel magnetically drawn to you. That's just an intuitive message. Why does Gemini's partner feel so insecure? Why does Gemini's partner feel so insecure? Why? This is, it's actually, it's kind of sad. Because you see in them so much more than they see in themselves. But it's not really up to you. This isn't really your, that's what this is about. This is not your battle. It is not your responsibility to make this person feel to get over this insecurity, because I don't think you're the one that put the insecurity in them. I don't know if any of this makes sense. It's just words coming out of my mouth, but kind of makes sense in my head. So let's find out a little bit more. They're insecure because they've taken a risk in the past with love and lost. So I really feel like this could be you. This is somebody that they could have taken a risk with you and lost in the past, and you guys are kind of back together. This could be an ex, or this could just be and I feel more like this is a past relationship, just sort of like baggage, like just spilling over. And that's where you're frustrated, okay? You're frustrated, and I totally get it now, Gemini, because they don't want to be spontaneous. They don't want to move. They're moving slowly. That's why they're moving so slow. Is they have a fear of taking a risk, but that's actually like that spontaneity and excitement is sort of like why you guys are so into each other. So it's like a double negative here. It's a tricky situation for sure. All right, let's go into obstacles and blocks to this relationship moving forward. What are the obstacles and blocks to Gemini and their partner's relationship moving forward? Because I feel like you're like, enough with the brooding. All right, enough with the brooding. It's not judgmental in any way. It's just that you're ready to maybe take this relationship to the next level. Maybe you're ready to move in with them. Maybe you're ready to say, hey, let's commit. Let's not see anybody else. Maybe you are wanting to get married. Maybe you are just wanting to become more intimate with this person and get to know them a little bit more, and they're not opening up to you. Whatever it is, you're frustrated. But we've got that beautiful Wheel of Fortune energy, so I think something new is going to blossom between the two of you. All right, but let's see what possible blocks could happen that will keep that from happening. That could keep that from happening, and then we will ask for advice, okay? What are the blocks for this relationship moving forward in a new direction, in a new positive direction? What are the blocks for Gemini and Gemini loved ones? All right. So you guys, I am not shuffling on camera, I have my cards. Just simply because I am in bed, because my back hurts. And I can do a better job when I'm not in pain. I'm less distracted that way. Spirits that come from the bright white light. What are the obstacles and blocks to this relationship moving forward? What is the unknown? What is the unknown blocks? Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's okay for, yeah. Fortunately or unfortunately, Gemini, and I don't know if you're going to want to stick around, but I think this person's going to need more time. And you may or may not decide to stick it out. I don't know. Some of you will and some of you won't. What are the obstacles to this relationship moving forward? They're also slow to communicate as well. I'm not talking. You guys are talkers. You guys are definitely talkers. You're good. You guys, you love a good conversation, don't you, Gemini? But you guys, you and whoever this person is, I feel like your connection is way more physical and grounded. Could be dealing with a earth sign, which would be Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Or someone that just has a lot of earth in their chart, because I feel like they're moving very slow. They're more interested in touch or things of that nature than they are of spirited conversation. An obstacle. Six of Cups. Okay. All right, so this is only for one or two of you. Some of you are still dealing with a past soulmate connection. And that's going to interfere in this relationship until this connection has been severed. This could also be in regards to some of your childhood beliefs being threatened by this relationship in some way, shape, or form. Or you're having to compromise yourself in some way or compromise your family in some way in order for this relationship to move forward. What is another block for Gemini and their lovers moving forward, please? What is the last obstacle or block for Gemini? Okay. The Sun. Why in the world is the Sun a block? How can the Sun be a block? The only thing that comes to mind in what I heard is too comfortable. The slow-moving energy, okay, things not moving at the pace that you're wanting to, Gemini, has caused a lull and almost could be boredom in your relationship. You could also feel like a coldness between the two of you where before you felt fire, okay? Where you felt this passion, this magnetizing draw between the two of you. now it seems that I feel like it's your partner that's not opening up to you, Gemini. I feel like your partner is holding something back here, okay? And they've also have brought some baggage into the relationship. None of this can be helped, okay? So I'm not speaking disparagingly about your partner at all. I'm just talking about what I see here. This person, Gemini, needs more time than you might be able or willing to give, okay? And that's okay. They might need to feel safe and comfortable, and they may not be ready to take risks the way you are. They may be comfortable. They may be here. You know what I mean? They may just sort of like to be stuck in this this place where they're at, and this place of not seeing the forest for the trees, because it's a comfortable place to be. Because guess what? Lots of people are afraid of change. So I feel like you might be with someone that is afraid of change, afraid of facing their own demons, okay? They're not opening up to you, and you're like, hey, I'm putting it all out there for you. You know, I'm really into you. I know you're into me. Why is this not moving? Your partner may just not be able to move at that pace because of their baggage, okay? I do need to clarify the Six of Cups. I'm going to try to do that quickly. Why do we have the Six of Cups as a block? What is the Six of Cups doing here? The Six of Cups. So there's just so many interpretations. I'm going to try to narrow it down a bit for you guys. Why do we have the Six of Cups for Gemini's block? Why do we have the Six of Cups? All right, that's it. They said disappointment. So for some of you, I feel like your family is disappointed in you, and I don't know why, and how you're handling this relationship, or they don't approve of the person that you're with. This is a block, guys, okay? So with this being, this could indicate family, community. If they are disappointed in you, that comes from them. It doesn't come from you, okay? You are able to choose, because if this is a block, okay? So the disappointment as a block is letting me know that the people around you, the way they feel about the relationship or you, if they don't approve of it, tell them to shove it, okay? Because that is not a part of what you have with this person, because I feel like you do have something intimate with this person. Otherwise, you wouldn't have stuck it out this long to begin with. You would have been gone by now. I mean, there is something about this person, right? And I believe it's very sensual, and I believe it goes beyond words. And for you guys, Gemini, that is not like a normal situation for a Gemini. You guys really like to be intellectually stimulated, and you like to go out and do stuff. Very popular, very open. And I feel like you're dealing with almost your opposite, the opposite of you, okay? I really feel like this grounding energy from this person, and it's interesting, it's very interesting. So, wow, this has gone on longer than usual, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some advice cards. I'm going to pull some advice cards, and if I have time, we will do a very quick what to expect, okay? What is the advice for Gemini and their partner? What is the best approach for them moving forward, please? I am using my Oracle cards, my Crystal Angel deck, for advice. And we got beautiful Chariot. I'm not going to act like I know how to say these words or I know anything about crystals, but I do know about cards. You're protected spiritually. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically, Gemini. So I feel like you're not in any danger of being. What I'm getting off this card is to go ahead and keep an open heart with this person, because you're being protected, okay? And I think that's beautiful. This might be some energy that if you're a cross watcher, this could also really, really be about you. Okay. And actually, Gemini, this card may be for your partner. They may need to feel safer in some way, shape, or form, and I don't really understand what that is about exactly, but they could just be feeling unsafe, all right, and afraid, and that happens in love. We're always, fear is the opposite of love, right? Fear is the biggest block, but if you've got spiritual protection, I mean, what more kind of protection would you need, right? Green Oracle deck, what advice do we have for Gemini? Oh, I am running out of time. It's going to be a quick one, guys. Going fast. And we have nature's imperfection. So understand that this relationship is going to unfold how it unfolds. You've got to let go of the reins. I like that you're surrendering. I see that you guys are both surrendering and really appreciating each other's differences. I see you as actually being quite different. I think you're very different, and your differences might be what makes you such a beautiful couple. But this is in the now, okay? I don't know, and I don't usually say this, but I do feel like I don't know that this is a long-term deal, okay? I get the impression that this particular relationship, and this might only be for a few of you, but I get the impression that it's more of a shorter-term relationship, but I think it's a beautiful, healing, and sexy one, for sure. Spirits, what would you like us to know about the future? Three of Pentacles in reverse. What would you like us to know about the future? Nine of Wands in the upright. Four of Swords in reverse. Well, you're going to get through this, and your partner is too. I feel like this is more about your partner, because I don't really feel your struggle. I feel your partner's struggle. This relationship is, whatever it is you're doing with this person, is part of a healing process that you have to go through in order to find peace. You're still not at peace. You're going to continue to struggle, okay? But hey, you're growing. You're growing. And outside forces are going to affect you in some way, shape, or form. Be aware of that. That could just be energy. It could be work, taking time away from the relationship. This wounded warrior is going to be, someone might be going all victim on you, but I'll tell you something, I don't necessarily see that with this card. I can also see this as spiritual growth, okay? And understanding and evolving. Also, 9 is a very spiritual number. So this relationship, Four of Swords in reverse. So you're not going to find peace, but maybe peace is what you don't need. This relationship is going to shake things up. It's going to shake things up. It's going to shake up your future. It's going to shake up the way you feel about love moving forward, okay? But in a positive way. This is about growth and spiritual growth in love, okay? All right, Geminis, I love you so